Wait, we got to talk about what am I doing here?
Sure, sure. I was going to start light, but you can go with whatever you want.
No, I mean, it's light to me, but like what? I thought I was banned.
In this video, King Grifter Sam Seder sits down with Tim Pool on his podcast Timcast IRL. Tim Pool and Sam Seder discuss their ongoing beef, and while Tim Pool stays calm and sticks to the facts, Sam Seder gets into his feelings while pretending that he doesn't care. With that, let's watch Tim Pool destroy woke idiot Sam Seder.
Sam Seder, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
That's a good one. I like it. He's got his own beanie.
That's right.
20 years?
What's that?
20 years? Is that?
20-year anniversary. This is actually a gift for you.
Oh, right on.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll put it on the shelf. See all like the weird knickknacks that I have?
Yeah. Well, that's actually for your baby.
Oh, thank you very much.
Congratulations. I understand that you're expecting. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Nervous.
I hope you're getting sleep.
Oh, I think I got 6 hours tonight.
Well, I'm saying, is your baby born already?
No.
Oh,
Coming soon.
I'm talking about when your child comes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what little sleep I already get probably will be less.
All right. Well, there you go.
Right on, man. So we'll start light. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, the election is Tuesday, but people are already voting.
No, wait. We got to talk about what am I doing here?
Well, sure. I was going to start light, but you can go with whatever you want.
No, I mean, it's light to me, but like what? I thought I was banned. Didn't you say I was banned and blacklisted?
Maybe. I don't know the specifics. You have to. There's something to that effect.
Well, I can send you a link. But I got I teed it up here.
It's hard for me to remember verbatim everything I said, but
let's see what do we got here?
I would say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you pretty specifically banned.
Did I say no Sam Seder at all?
Well, I think so. Here, wait a second.
Trouble. Sam Seder's blacklisted by a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. Did I say us?
I'm not exaggerating. This is not a joke. Yes, there are many large podcasts that have outright said they will never work with him, and it has nothing to do with being afraid to debate him. Sam Seder's off the list. This guy is a manipulative, lying con man.
I mean, that's pretty strong stuff.
My confusion comes from, did I say I would never have you on?
Don't have anything to do with him. And that's why Sam Seder makes all these videos, and he focuses on drama. I mean, the man's obsession with Dave Rubin is laughable.
I agree with that to this day.
Oh no, I actually I have a
did I say
real reason for that.
Of course.
Course.
I would never bring you on.
Oh yeah, you did.
Okay, I might have.
I don't know if I have that specific video teed up. I might though.
I may have. I usually, if I get like heated or something, but I tend not to be as definitive on things like this.
Well, it wasn't just that one time too. When you went on Patrick Bet-David's show, you said the same thing.
Well, but it's true.
What's true?
There are a lot of big shows that have blacklisted you.
Okay, so at the very beginning there, Sam Seder says, well, why am I here? And Tim says, well, I wanted to keep it light to start. And he goes, it's light to me. So that is going to be Sam's first attempt to show that he really doesn't care what Tim Pool says or about any of this beef. However, notice right away, he cares so little that he brought videos trying to prove Tim wrong. The second hilarious thing that's already happened in 2 minutes is that he proceeds to play a video of Tim not saying anything about blacklisting him from his show. I've heard Tim on these other podcasts, and I heard the clip he just played. Tim is saying that kind of industry-wide or throughout the podcast world, Sam Seder is blacklisted from a lot of shows. He never says, you won't hear him one time in this video, any quote-unquote evidence that Sam brings. He never once said he's blacklisted from my show. So it's just funny. So Sam doesn't care about this, but has a bunch of videos he brought because he cares so little. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Oh, I have no doubt.
It's not about you... nobody wanting to debate you. I mean, the first thing I asked was let's talk about the issues, and you immediately pulled up drama. It's
not drama. I mean, I think everybody wants to know. It's like a weird. If you, I used to be a script writer, and if you put a loaded gun in the first scene and you don't resolve it, people are going to be distracted. So this way we can just deal with this, get that out of the way, and then move on to stuff that is more, I think, substantive.
Yeah. But that's it, right? It's not my business to tell other other shows that have brought it up. But
No, I'm not concerned about other shows. I know what. I'm just curious. What am I doing here?
what are you doing here?
Yeah,
Well, I decided to have you on. I don't know. I figured there were probably misconceptions you had about me. I think that a lot of what you think about what I say comes from clips and not the actual show. So there's like,
I don't really have conceptions of you.
This started because you said something that was untrue about my position on the death penalty, and I was like, I think Sam saw a clip that someone pulled out of context and didn't actually hear like my 2-hour diatribe on.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think actually what I was talking about, I don't think I ever said whether you believe in the death penalty or not. I mean,
You cited a quote where you said that I said something like,
I cited a quote, or did I play a video?
At the beginning of a video, Tim Pool agrees that people who commit treason should get the death penalty, which is
that right? Do you have the video? You must have the video. No? Oh, wait a second.
and I just went, holy crap. And
Let me see if I got it, because I'm pretty sure I remember this. It was in the context of you suing Kamala Harris,
and so
and
here's
you were
the
on
issue.
with Laura Loomer.
Right.
And
All right, so in this part, then Tim says, I wasn't saying that about me. I'm saying, you're blackballed from a lot of podcasts. And he says, I have no doubt. So that was Tim's point the whole time. In every one of these clips that he's played, he's saying that a lot of podcasts have blacklisted you because you're all drama. And Sam says, oh, I have no doubt. So you're acknowledging the thing you were complaining about, that Tim said you're blackballed from his show. A, that wasn't true, but you're acknowledging that the thing he did say was true, that you are blackballed from a lot of shows. This guy is so disingenuous. Oh, yeah, and you heard him mention Dave Rubin on there. I saw Tim Pool on the PBD podcast, and Tim was mentioning how much drama Sam tries to stir up as opposed to actual substantive conversations. And he showed this list. I'm talking, it was, I want to say 150 videos just on Dave Rubin. Like, it was clearly shit stirring, you know what I mean? But it's he does have a weird obsession with Dave Rubin. But anyway, that's just one example of why people don't like him, because he'll go on a podcast or something and then come back to his show and chop it up and create a dramatic arc about it. I mean, he even said he was a script writer, which is funny. Anyway, he just is going to continue to make himself look stupid. Let's get back to the video.
you said the words,
here we go.
people who get the death penalty, people who commit treason should get the death penalty.
What's the context of that sentence?
What's the context of that sentence?
Right. So there's a clip that's 5 seconds long.
Oh, no, but I watched the whole rest of it. Like, I know you went back and forth, but it was so weird, because you should really, if you can find this and put this up, because what I found fascinating about it was that you literally did say on multiple times in that going back and forth, because apparently what happened is you got in trouble at one point with, I don't know, some streaming service about people calling for the death penalty or whatever it was. I don't know the background to that.
YouTube says you can't call for the death penalty as a legal mechanism.
Okay. And so she brought up, I think these people committed treason. They should get the death penalty. And you said,
well, I don't know if she said, I think
well,
she
I
said,
don't care what she said, really, for this sake. But I'm quite sure you said, if you commit treason, you should get the death penalty.
Now,
right now,
what words are you missing from that sentence? Because it sounds like you just heard a clip.
No. I watched the whole thing.
Okay, well then,
and then at one point afterwards,
let's pause. We'll break this down. We'll break this down.
Sure.
Is it currently codified in law that if you commit treason, you are out, the penalty is death?
What do you mean by codified?
Like, is U.S. law states that the penalty for treason is death?
Not necessarily, but it is one.
It is, right. The penalty for treason is death.
What is the penalty for murder?
It varies. It can be,
it can be the death penalty.
Exactly.
So it's the exact same dynamic as treason.
Yes. So if we're talking about, in that context, people levying war against the United States, to which I said, I don't believe any of these people committed treason.
Correct.
Sedition would be trying to undermine or cause damage to the government.
Correct.
Treason,
that's not the issue.
Right. And so the context of that conversation is, one, I don't agree with the death penalty. And in no circumstances.
But you did say.
If you like watching videos like this one, like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video.
The words, if you committed treason, you should get the death penalty.
Okay, so once again, do you not understand?
Would you agree if someone commits murder that they should get the death penalty?
No.
I agree with that.
Right. And
But you did say if they
so-
commit treason, they should get the death penalty.
So if we're talking about the penalty for levying war against a country, whether you want it to or not, if a judge sentences someone to death, should they get the death penalty?
If a judge, I don't think people should get the death penalty under any circumstances.
If someone is shooting at another person, should they be shot at and killed?
If someone's shooting at another person, should they be shot at
Yeah.
and killed?
If someone is committing an act of violence and actively, is it within the legal rights of a person to return with lethal force?
You mean self-defense?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Right now, whether you want it to or not, if someone robs a liquor store, should they go to jail?
Should they go to jail?
Under the current laws, regardless of your opinions, should the police arrest the person?
Should the people arrest the person for robbing a liquor store?
Yes.
I mean, I think they should, yes.
Do you think in literally every single circumstance, then, no matter what happens, if someone commits a robbery, they should be arrested?
I mean, I suppose there could be extenuating circumstances, but yes, if you commit a crime, you should be arrested.
So the clarification that I'm trying to make, it's not about, I don't think there's any real reason to try and go back and parse semantics. The concept was, if people are levying war against the United States, such as we're on the battlefield somewhere in Iraq or whatever, right?
Wait, this whole thing was about treason, where you were saying that.
Do you want me to explain the ideas, or do you want to just go in circles? I don't understand.
Well, I want you just to address what I'm talking about.
I'm trying
instead
to.
of talking
You
about
interrupted
war.
me.
All right, go ahead, please.
Treason is levying war
Treason is levying war?
or providing aid to the enemy of the United States in a time of war.
Well, it also, you can be, I mean, there's been people who have been charged with treason when we're not in an active war, but yes, I guess.
Well,
I
just-
mean, but however you want to parse this, treason is a legal charge against somebody, and there are multiple potential penalties for that, one of which includes capital punishment. And
just for the sake of clarity, because in the show we're not talking about specifics of someone may or may not be wrongly charged. If you're
Is it just me, or is this whole conversation kind of meaningless? And it was just brought up by Sam Seder, kind of splitting hairs and trying to stir stuff up. Because it seems to me that this stupid death penalty conversation or treason conversation was just about, did you phrase it this way or did you phrase it this way? And did it mean this or did it mean this? I don't know. I can't stand Sam Seder. Anyway, we want to hear from you. What do you guys think of Sam Seder? I mean, do you agree with me? He's just a giant grifter, or do some of you like him? I'd love to hear from anybody that does like him, because I've never seen him really have a good clip or make any really good points. So let me know if I'm missing something, if there's something I should check out. Anyway, that's it for this video. As always, we really appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the next one.